Hi guys, Rachel Hippolyte here. I've had a few calls with new clients recently, and once we've gone over a history, and when I ask them what the problem is, I then always ask them, who do you want to be? Okay, because when we're stuck in mental health problems, whether that be anxiety, depression, OCD, um, anorexia, other eating disorders, whenever we're stuck in those situations, in those behaviors are based on past memories. Okay, that's stored in a part of our brain, and that makes us who we are. And especially when we have had these issues for a long time, that actually makes is part of our identity. Okay, so chronic pain is a perfect example of that. When we've had chronic pain for so many years, we actually don't know who we are without it. And so I always get them to stop focusing on, we have a listen to the story, we understand the programs that are going on, and then we get them to really focus on who they want to be. And you'd be surprised at how many people only know who they don't want to be, what they don't want, what symptoms they don't want. And the problem with that is that everything that we're focusing on the brain is giving it more airtime. So when we're focused on everything that we don't want, your brain is saying, woohoo, yep, that's what they want. And it's giving it more airtime. So it's getting strength in those neurological pathways. And so in order, when we do start treating those old traumas, those old memories that aren't benefiting us anymore, in order to stop those symptoms that we don't want anymore, we can't just take something away that is part of your identity. And so we have to have an idea of who you want to be, who we can focus on. Because once we remove all that negative, we have to put something positive in place. And so I really get that client to actually seriously think, who do I want to be? And it's not just about, I want to be happy. Okay, we're never going to be happy all of the time, but who is that person that you want to identify with? They want to be calm, they want to be able to make easy decisions, they want to be able to sleep well, to wake up in the morning and look outside and enjoy life. They want to be able to have a group of friends that they can rely on. They want to be comfortable with themselves. They want to love themselves. So these are all things that I get them to actually write down. And then we make a picture. We make a new identity that person is then going to become. Okay, so by removing that old negative identity, especially when it's been there for years, especially when you've been given a diagnosis and no hope for ever improving, you become that person. You become that person with chronic pain. You become that anxious person. You become the person that you actually are fighting against. You become the person that you don't want to be. So that we work on. But in order to work on that, we have to know who you want to be. So really think about that, guys. Do you even know who you want to be? Because that is the key to getting hope, to getting a future, to knowing where you want to go. So I want every single one of you today to actually say, okay, hang on a minute, who do I want to be? Write it down in a diary. Come back to me with who you want to be in absolute detail. The job that you want, the family that you may want, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the husband, the wife that you may want, the how many holidays a year that you may want, everything that you want in your life, that we can make that your identity. Because when we're just muddling along, knowing what we don't want to be, we're never ever going to reach that. So it's really important to make that person that you want to be the real you. Hope that helps.